Hi everybody, welcome to Gen X Garage. Today, I'm going to work on my 86 Power Ram and put a lift kit on it. And it's a W150 364 speed truck. Truck I picked up last summer out in Idaho, visiting with a friend of mine. You can see it there in the background. Pretty well rust-free truck. Spent its whole life in the desert, one owner vehicle. Looks like it's silver and blue. Actually, it's supposed to be light blue and blue. It's kind of faded from being in the desert. Anyhow, I'm gonna put a 4-inch lift in it, rough country, and get some bigger tires and wheels. Just make it something a little more cool to drive. Anyway, that's what I'm going to start on today. Surely won't get it done, but anyway, we'll get started. Well, we got the blocks out, U-bolts off, shock mounts off. It fought me a little bit, but hey, it's an old truck. So this is going to be my toy, or one of my toys. So I'm going to clean these up, paint them before we put them back on with the new lift blocks and the new U-bolts. So I'm sure you don't want to see me wire wheeling and painting those blocks. So we get that done, we'll get back to putting it back together. Well, got all the parts painted. Went to town and got some of the good old Rust-Oleum black. Got the shock mounts painted, spring blocks painted. So that's probably all I'm going to do for tonight. Show you what we got done here. We got the parts all painted and they're drying. We got the rear end out, got it loose. I want to clean up the rear end housing, paint it nice and black, and we also have a chrome diff cover going to put on, so we'll change the fluid and put the chrome diff cover on and dress it up, make it look all pretty. So anyway, that does it for tonight. Next time we'll get the rear end up in there and get everything bolted up, and we'll have the rear end of the lift kit done, and then we can start working on the front. All right, hey, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. All right, well, that's going to do it for tonight. I'm kind of tired, and we've done quite a bit. So next time we'll get this rear end put back together, and hopefully we get started doing the front, and see if we get this lift kit put on this old Dodge and get to sporting it around. All righty, thanks again. Talk to you soon. All right, so we had to remove the emergency brake cable here. This was up against the frame, so I had to take those 2 bolts out so we can let the rear end drop down. So I'll have to make some spacers or make a new bracket so that the emergency brake cable will still work. No big deal, just one of those things you got to do. All right, well, we got the blocks in on the rear end. So I'm getting ready to put the U-bolts on and start tightening everything up. It's pretty straightforward on the rear. It's not too hard. That's where we are. So this is the shock mount where the U-bolts go into. The problem is these U-bolts are a little bit heavier duty than the ones that are on the truck from the factory. So, problem is, it won't fit through the hole in the shock mount. So, only thing we can do is drill them out. Not a big deal, just another one of those things you got to do. So we got the passenger side on, bolted up. Had to drill those out. Like I said, not an issue, not a big problem. Just another one of those things you got to do when you lift a truck. So, all right, I'll get to drilling out the other side. All right, well, got the driver's side done. Passenger side done. Got a little bit painted. I need to clean up this diff, clean up the axle tubes, get everything painted, backing plates. And I'll put the chrome diff cover on and get the shocks on. And I have to make some kind of spacer for the emergency brake cable hanger. It's just too tight. Shouldn't be too big a deal. So anyway, well, there you have the back half of the truck almost done. It's starting to get a little dark for this evening, so we will probably wrap it up and work a little bit on it tomorrow. See ya.